A real car.
I got my superhero t-shirt on today.
Superhero on the back for you, Foo Fighters.
Yeah, he's my superhero.
So we've just come out of valet parking, which is literally just there, and as you walk round, you've got Universal Studios Hollywood.
Got the sign, the neon sign.
I thought I'd have to catch like a mini tram or something. Obviously not.
Obviously not.
Hey, we are at SeaWorld, look at that.
We're at SeaWorld?
Hey, we are at Universal Studios.
Yay!
Look at that. Now,
Big sign.
yeah, look at that one. There we go. And one thing that my lovely darling doesn't know is that I've treated us to a day at the VIP day. So we get exclusive front of the line access, priority valet parking thingy, free food, and we get our own tour guide as well.
How cool is that?
So we get to ride everything and do everything all day.
Yay!
So that's the surprise bit.
Thanks!
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, right on. Well, you guys already have your tour, right? You're set like 10, 15, right? Yeah. Let's take care of you right here, guys. Enjoy your tour, guys. Have fun.
So today we're with Will at 10:15. Look at that.
Got smoked salmon sandwich with soft cheese, onion and cucumber. And in there, I've got ham and cheese with what looks like red pepper.
And I've got something with walnut and a strawberry.
Studio tour hosted by Jimmy Fallon. Awesome.
Do you know who Jimmy Fallon is?
Yeah, he does the lip syncing battles. They're hilarious.
Nobody in LA, nobody will go opening weekend unless you're a super fan because it's so crazy crowded. So we wait till a couple days later. Hi.
This area here on the right is called Brownstone Street. On your screens, I'm going to show you a scene from a movie, Bruce Almighty, with Jim Carrey. I'm in the shower! You might recognize the stairs he's walking down. Are those stairs right over there on the right? Now this is our courthouse square, and if anyone saw Back to the Future, you guys all seen most of you seen Back to the Future. This of course is famously known as Hill Valley. We're actually going to get off the trolley and walk around here a little bit. Now the one rule is just please stay off the grass. That's the only real thing here on the back lot. Again, you guys can leave your bigger belongings on the trolley, take your cameras, and we'll show you guys around courthouse. What a facade is. That is a facade right there. So that is
Let's have a quick look in the courthouse.
I don't know if we really too safe to go all the way up, but
These are concrete, aren't they?
it's like plaster, yeah. But I mean, like, this is this is what you don't see.
Oh, I see.
So, I mean, it's, you know, falling apart and open. There's no structure. We just put the fake in the back, or in front, to make you believe that it's a courthouse. But this is honestly all it is.
How did they manage to film Doc hanging off the clock.
In stage 12, they had just the top portion built in there, and then they shot all the close-up scenes. So he was literally maybe 2 feet off the ground, but he was acting like he was up there, and then there was a stunt performer up there when they were doing the wide shots here, and they had him on a rig. I think though that Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown, really did get up there, and they rigged him with the wire, because he does say in the interview that they put him up there for a couple of scenes, and he was like really high up, and he's afraid of heights too. Yeah, but this is what it looks like in the inside. So not much to it. Yeah.
That is just absolutely awesome.
There it is. There's Courthouse Square. And then she was talking about a couple other examples, like To Kill a Mockingbird. That is still curriculum in school, by the way, I believe. It is, right? Yeah. And there it is in Bruce Almighty. This is where he's actually walking from over there where you see those people standing, and then he walks this way. And the riot broke out when everybody won the lottery at once. Now you see that right there, that's Bruce Almighty. Now when you were watching Bruce Almighty, you would see that clock tower with the 4 columns, and everybody said, wait a minute, they're filming where they filmed Back to the Future. It was a very recognizable set, which is why we had to do that to it. We had to hide it, okay? And there it is again. Wendy was talking about the hoverboard scene. That's the scene right there. And if you look in the background, you will see the mountains. So they weren't going to initially call it Hill Valley. It was a totally different name, but they kept capturing the hill in the background, so they just said, just call it Hill Valley. You're driving through London right now, London Square. On the right-hand side, we have our own parliamentary building, and London Flats over here. Left-hand side, this is our flat wall that is painted. It's called a pamphloy. I know my French is horrible. That means fool the eye in French. And if you are filming on the right-hand side and the camera passes by, it looks absolutely real on camera. Everyone look on the left-hand side. Look behind us on the left. Look behind us. We're going over the cliff. Shoot yourself, Adam. Next to that car is the Magnum PI Ferrari dual weighting. Guys, don't get too excited. It's not a real Ferrari. That's actually a VW bug with a fake Ferrari shell on top. That's a faux Ferrari, guys. Some of the cars in Back to the Future right there, Biff Tannen's car, the Lightstar Pulse Ford, Pro Ford Edsel. And some of the first green cars. Look at that. Fred Flintstone's car, Barney Rubble's car, and the sports car that Fred purchased when he was given a promotion at work. But you guys like Fast and Furious, look at these cars. These are the actual cars in the Fast and Furious films. The Mazda RX-7 and Plymouth Roadrunner are the 2 most popular ones right there. But another popular film was this one, Jurassic World. The Jeep Wrangler Tahara and the gyrosphere. You guys, what's missing from the gyrosphere? The glass. There was never any glass on set. You put the camera up next to it, you're going to get a reflection. So all that glass you saw in the movie was put in CGI later. Okay? Alright, so watch this. I'm going to hit the button here. Wait for us to get in spot. Alright, perfect. And I'll hit this here. Boom. There it is. You hear the thunder? That's from a soundtrack. We hide the speakers up top away from the camera. The lighting that you see is just from a strobe light. And then now watch this. When I hit the red button again, boom. It's going to shoot the water up in the air. Come on, look at that. There it is. It'll fall right back down naturally, just like this. It could be a heavy downpour like it is right now, or it could be a drizzle, a mist. So we can film our actors, our actresses, and then we yell cut. Now, I'm going to hit the red button again, and it shuts everything off instantly. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, no. Hang on. Not working. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, Lindy. I hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh. Watch out, you guys. He's coming right for us. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flash flood coming right for us. Wow. Thousands of gallons of water come rushing down the hill, but don't worry, guys. All that water is recycled. It goes right back to Disneyland's drinking fountain.
Somebody made a mess of her backyard. That somebody was Steven Spielberg. This is one of the largest sets ever built here. This is from the movie War of the Worlds. That's our Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, Tim Robbins. This is a spectacular crash site. We're going to get off the trolley so you guys can walk through and get some photos.
Ashtrays on the handles. So when Paramount Pictures did this movie, the one rule that they gave us at Universal is you cannot film or hire a production to come here and make a movie or a TV show or use it for 5 years. It has to solely sit here as the set from War of the Worlds, and you can have the trams drive in. That's it for 5 years. After 5 years, you bet we had a whole waiting list of people that wanted to film out here. So the Fray did a music video. If you guys like Nicki Minaj and Rihanna, they have a song together called Fly. Their music video shot here. America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, she brought the ladies from the college edition out here, dressed them up as zombies, and they did a really cool photo shoot. But the coolest thing that they do out here is twice a year, the National Guard and FEMA come here and they bring in volunteers. They hide volunteers underneath the airplane, inside the airplane, all over the set. And then they bring in a van, they open the doors, and they release dogs. They train dogs here to search for survivors in what would be a real natural disaster. And my friend does it, and they said they give him a machine, a little, like, it looks like a watch, and he wears it on his chest, and it gives a palpitation so the dogs can hear it and sense it. So it's kind of cool and amazing to see that you'll be doing a tour and you see dogs running by looking for people. So they do that for twice a year here on the backlot. Let me show you guys a great spot to get a
Jesus. It's just
This is absolutely amazing. It's just brilliant.
If you guys look behind the tail, you're going to see another set back there. That's Site B from the Lost World Jurassic Park. It has seen better days though. It finally collapsed on itself. That's where they go to die, I guess. I saw it yesterday for the first time. We're on the golf cart. I got on those golf carts.
See, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, you close your eyes, okay? Now close.
I'm still here. Look to your left-hand side. That train track you see there? That's a real subway train track. If the subway car tucked away back there and on action, we can slide it out. It'll stop. We can continue filming. Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown used this in a music video about 2 years ago. So when you're in here filming, you want to make sure that we're having an earthquake. Oh my God! Earthquake, guys! Watch out! This is the big one. There's gasoline back there. Be careful, guys. What do we do, Wendy? Head to the chopper. Now. Everybody get down. Head to the chopper. Get down, Wendy. Happy birthday, Adam. Down. Get down. Oh, man. You guys, watch out on the right-hand side. Ground is breaking. The electrical units are going crazy. Don't touch those wires, guys. They are live wires. Uh-oh. Wendy, I hear the subway cars. Here it comes. Watch out, guys. Right here. We're good. Wait, no. You're sitting on the right-hand side. You picked the wrong seat to sit in. Here comes the water. who just survived an 8.3 earthquake and a really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. I completely lied to you guys, by the way. We didn't build that 5 years ago. That attraction, earthquake, has been part of our tour since the 80s, okay? But 5 years ago, we literally shut it down for about a week and a half to film this for Bone. This is what it looked like. So we brought the stunt performers inside stage 50 here, shut it down to the tourists for about a week to do all this.
What's going on?
The earthquake attraction was built in honor of our 1974 disaster film Earthquake, starring Charlton Heston and Ingrid Nuremberg. There it is. Oh my God, so cool.